Called football. We're back this week. Some good games this weekend, some bad ones. What do you think, Lee?
Not bad, not bad. Going to the trophy parade tomorrow.
Definitely. We're getting a trophy parade. We drew 2-2 with Everton.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about your
2-0
game.
down.
All the bullshit that happened in that game as well.
Some incredible play.
Yeah, VAR. They must have found some money to pay them
stop
off. Must have found some cash to pay them off. Right, where do
Olympic
you want to
diving.
start this week? Let's jump in. So, there's Fat Scouse. Proud. Get the cameras backwards on us. There we go.
I'm an Inter Miami fan this week.
Look at this. See, he's even changed now. I'm going to have to change that badge over there.
No, I was England last week.
Okay, yeah. Right, there we go. Monkey Man kickoff.
Brentford 4, Leicester 0. Latest is today they sacked a bunch of the Leicester backroom boys that's underneath Rude, so I don't know what's going on there. Rude's still in a job, but
that's weird.
Yep.
Why did he do that? That's really weird.
Not sure. So
that makes no sense whatsoever.
Nope. Maybe Rude, figured he could do better if he brought his own people in.
I mean, Leicester, I think it was because Rude was, he took over you guys, had 3 wins and a draw or something, and 2 of them against Leicester. Oh, we're better get this guy.
Come on. They played crap teams when
they're going down.
In charge.
They're going down. I think they're done.
Yeah.
I think they're going down. Southampton are going down, and Ipswich. And look at the scores. I mean, Southampton lost 4-0. Ipswich lost 4-1.
Yeah, it's not
and
looking
Leicester
good.
lost 4-0. All of them at home.
Yeah. Well, some crazy results all weekend.
Yeah. So. Crazy start with the first one, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Man United getting a 2-2 draw. Massive result for them.
Good comeback.
So we'll talk about that game in a little while. We won't get into it right now.
I'm sure we will.
All the controversy and all the bullshit that happened in that one.
There was no controversy.
Oh, there's plenty in that game. Arsenal 0, West Ham 1.
Wow, what a result for West Ham.
Guaranteed. Knew it's happening. It's going to happen.
They
love it.
There was a reel on Facebook last night with the West Ham fans singing to Declan Rice he should have signed for a big club.
Oh, there was? Oh, we have to find that one. Classic. He didn't look too happy when he took him off. Mikel Arteta. Has anyone seen Mikel Arteta today? Is he okay? You better check in on him.
No,
Make sure he's okay.
He's not good. Psychiatrist today.
Oh, he's lost it.
Psychiatric day off.
I'll have to put the meme up though when he's on the swing in the back garden. Mm-hmm. Looks like Mikel Arteta swinging on a swing. I don't think he's swinging anymore.
Another result. Wolves won. Wolves, Cunha again.
That was a controversial red card though.
Yeah,
my opinion. Did you see it? Did you see the red?
Yes, I did see it.
They showing it this morning. They was doing it on the Ref Watch on Sky Sports News, and he goes for the ball.
I think a yellow could have sufficed.
Yeah, I don't think it's a red because, he said, his foot went over the ball, but when he caught the top of the ball, it bounced and then went into the other guy. I don't see them as red cards. There's no intent in that. I mean, it's pretty bad. You got to figure that one out. And then we got Palace. Huge result there. Palace playing well, solid defensively.
Yeah, and Fulham just seem to have just lost any. They run a right good run for a while and just seem to have lost any momentum.
Yeah, crazy.
Struggling.
Tottenham, a few players back, bang 4-1.
Tottenham, yeah, but again Ipswich.
Yeah, done.
Struggling team.
I mean,
they're pretty much just coasting now. I think to the end of the season. They know they're going down, so.
Yeah, the bottom 3 are done. I think that's what Wolves.
Same with Brighton, Southampton.
Yeah.
Another one.
That's a derby, that game as well. It's a South Coast derby, and then dodgy goalkeeper there. I had 1-1 in that game. That's brutal on my prediction, but our fat boy bets, I end up beating you on that. So Villa 2-1 there.
Yeah,
we'll talk about them. And then Sunday, crazy result. Newcastle 4-3. Crazy game.
Yeah, it was a crazy game. Nottingham Forest taking the lead, 1-0 up, and then it was like bang bang, 2-1 down, and
bang bang 4-1.
4-1. So then Newcastle were hanging on at the end.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They were hanging on to the not for a draw. Nottingham Forest was really pushing. So
that's not
good result.
And then the statements of the weekend right there.
Well, yeah, I mean, but City have not been playing. This was expected, really. Come on.
Of course, yeah.
2-0 Liverpool. I watched the game. I watched the first 40
He watched the
minutes,
first half and went to bed. He's done. He's done. He's like, that's it. I can't take no more. Yeah, he's depressed. He went to bed depressed, and you were done.
No,
I actually didn't get to see the game, bro. Real or not, I had to coach one of my teams at a rearranged game. Sorry, but that was a pain in the ass after that. But we got a good 2-1 win. My U16 team did, and I had the phone on the bench. All the boys are asking what the score, and I seen Salah 1-0, and then Zabozlai 2-0, and then I managed to listen to like the last 30, 40 minutes of the game on the radio, and it sounded like City just had the ball, but Liverpool didn't even look like they were being threatened. So
Yeah.
and then I did watch the game. I watched the highlights and the extended highlights of the game and stuff, and it looked like we were pretty much in control.
Big loss not having Haaland for them, I think, as well.
Yeah, they're still been 2-0.
He is that presence up front.
Don't matter.
So,
Van Dijk could put him in his back pocket.
No, I mean, it was, you guys really didn't do a lot, and neither did City. City did what they normally do, pass the ball side to side, back to front, side to side, back to front. They had like crazy amount of possession. They had more shots on goal than you.
They had a lot of possession. I looked at the stats. They had huge possession. I mean, we'll put it up. Don't worry. We'll throw it up. I'll throw it up there. We'll see. Yeah. I'll throw the league table up right now. So, what do you think? Look at it. I mean, the table
I think
here.
This was the worst year I could ever start a podcast with a Liverpool fan.
Really? No.
Unbelievable.
It's perfect for you. It's just what you needed. So
yeah, good form there. One drawn, one. Top form.
So there's the league table. So, I mean, City's still staying in fourth.
Yeah, I think City's going to finish. I think City's going to finish third still.
Newcastle, the big movers there, with Bournemouth losing 1-0, Chelsea losing 2-1.
Yeah, I mean,
Villa and Brighton have closed the gap now. I mean, Fulham, who did they lose to? Palace. If they'd have beat Palace, they'd have been on 42. You'd have been like Brighton in ninth and City in fourth. There's 4 points between them. I mean, it's only 5 points from Fulham, but like, look how close this is right now.
It's very close, without a doubt. It is very close.
Like, I mean, Forest, they've lost 3 of their last 4. They're in trouble right now. So, I was going to flick and show the second half of the table. Monkey Monk's busy, and I think he's getting text by Mikel Arteta saying that he's okay.
Yeah, he's wondering why I started this podcast.
He is, yeah. He's just checking in on you, isn't he? He's just said, I'm good. Okay, so then we have bottom half of the table.
Yep. We're holding our place at 15th. That's pretty strong.
Yeah, you're safe.
Right there, we're safe.
West Ham.
But there's definitely no hope for Southampton.
Look at that. That goal that you guys got to go 2-2, you're 2-0 down. Otherwise, you'd have been 5th from bottom. That is crazy.
Well, we are pretty much 5th from bottom.
No, I'm just saying you would have been on 29, the extra point, because obviously West Ham won.
It's a good point.
5-point gap now. Wolves from Ipswich. I mean, they won 2 of the last 3.
Huge. I mean, Cunha, without him, I mean, there was talk about him going, and they made the right decision in giving him a big contract, and he'll probably go in the summer, I think, still.
Yeah, he's probably got a big clause, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's got to definitely have a big clause. I mean, but look at the difference.
It's a one-man show with him in the team.
Yep. Yeah, he's definitely, that might be who Arsenal go after.
Yeah.
They definitely need somebody.
I think there's a lot of teams going after him.
Okay. Got to go first game. Obviously, the big game of the weekend.
Yep.
I'll let you start talking on this. There's possession, 66.3.
Yeah. 66 to your 33. It's huge. Shots on target. They had more shots. They had more shots overall, 16. Touches, they had 848. They almost doubled all your stats, actually.
Yeah. But we dominated them.
I mean, you can't dominate when you've got stats.
Well, it said everything I had said, it said Liverpool were like far superior.
Yeah, whatever.
I knew you were going to say
Liverpool, what are you reading?
2-0.
Liverpool Echo?
No, it was LiverpoolFC.com. No, I mean, I'm being serious. I took a screenshot. Look at it. I'm going to find it.
I know, you can find it all you like.
I did. I actually take it because I was thinking, with these stats, let me see this. I'm going to find this on Monkey Man Click. So, I mean, 2-0. Don't get me wrong. I was a bit nervous of this game because this is huge. After Arsenal losing to West Ham at home, Liverpool cruised past Man City, it said there.
Yeah, because they
everyone
had no goal threat. They had no goal threat.
Yeah, but don't you think that's us cancelling them out as well?
It's a little bit of both. I think Van Dijk has always been a beast for you at the back, so...
Kanate as well. I told you when he comes back, the difference.
Kanate is playing good. But they just didn't have, their midfield is so weak right now, City's. It's not even close. They've The defense isn't that bad actually. Like they've got defense and front. In the middle, there's nothing, and you just overran him in midfield.
Well, we did play an extra player in there.
Yeah, and that was...
We played a false nine. We actually played a regular midfield, Gravenbach, 6, McAllister is the 8, Bosley was the 10, and we had Curtis Jones in there as well.
And then
Diaz.
You look at guys like De Bruyne, he's gone. Like, I don't know what's happened, and I don't necessarily think it's just his football. I just think his attitude on the pitch. Something's going on there with him and Pep. They've obviously had a fallout. And I think if Pep had another player that he could throw in there, I don't even think De Bruyne would be on the field, to be honest.
Well, De Bruyne at San Diego, I think they don't want to sign him anymore, so he's not good enough to play for them now.
Probably not,
What's going on?
Accrington Stanley's in.
Yeah. As long as they get him some milk, he'd be fine. I mean, I don't know what happened with KDB.
No, I mean, it wasn't a hard game for you. I don't know about domination. I think we're getting a little carried away with them words when you look at the stats, but you cruised for sure. You didn't, I think they scored an offside goal.
Yeah, Marmouche.
But again, they're just...
I mean, we had an offside goal, Curtis Jones, and that was really close.
Just disjointed team right now.
Is your wife okay today?
Yeah, she's fine.
His wife's a Man City fan.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's move on.
She ain't talking anymore. Oh, look like he wants to move on. Hey, we should get his wife on the podcast, especially after this game. She won't answer. Hey, she's gone quiet.
Vacation.
Yeah, she's gone into hiding. She's been in hiding for 6 months, like the team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Second one, obviously, huge game. Isak getting his 18th and 19th goals of the season. Hudson-Odoi got the opener.
Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy. Look, they scored, 6 minutes in, Hudson-Odoi.
They were looking good right at the start, Nottingham Forest, and then they just got rocked with those two quick, 2 goals in like 2 minutes, and then another 2 goals like
in
literally
1 minute.
In a minute.
It's crazy.
And that will rock you. It'll rock any team.
I mean, look at that, though. They scored 4 goals in 11 minutes, Newcastle. Yeah. I mean, it went 1-1, Lewis Miley. 2 minutes later, Jacob Murphy made it 2-1. And then Isak penalty. Could say it is a penalty or not. I mean, his arm's up.
I think it was a penalty.
Yeah, under the rules.
His arm's up and his arm's out.
Yeah.
So I know, it's just natural to do that. But at the end of the day, it stopped the ball going forward. So.
Yeah, no, it's... I mean, I don't know. I guess they have to have certain rules. They got to stick with these rules. But I mean, his arms up, he's turning his arms out. I mean,
and he was looking as well. He's kind of had his back turned, but he still was looking.
Yeah, he can try and get his arm down. I mean, it looks like the game was pretty even. Otherwise, if you look at the I mean, obviously possession.
End of the game, Newcastle were hanging on. All of a sudden it's 4-2, then it's 4-3. And the last 5 minutes of extra time, you could see Newcastle were crying for the whistle. They wanted that whistle bad.
This game for me is big because of what's coming up midweek. So we play Newcastle at home and Forest are at home to Arsenal, and I'm thinking, oh my word, Forest are getting smashed by Newcastle. It's not good. Newcastle get confidence, come to Liverpool. Forest down in the dumps, playing at home to Arsenal. But then obviously when they came back to go 4-3, now all of a sudden it swings.
Yeah.
It's going to swing. Do you think that's going to change for this week, or it's going to affect the team
this
week?
Well, I think it'll definitely help Forest that they came back strong. They also, after, they needed half-time in this game badly because they were all staring at each other, staring at the floor, staring in the air. They didn't even know what hit them after that 4th goal. So half-time came at a really good time for them. And Newcastle never, obviously never moved on from 4. So it was only Nottingham Forest had a chance to come back. Newcastle could have really put this bet away and scored a couple more goals. This game's a bet and scored a couple more goals, and they didn't. So
yeah, it's a big game for them. I mean, those 3 points, like I said, where's that league table? So let me get the top half of the table up. I mean, they're only 3 points behind Forest now.
Yep. Yeah, it's so close.
Forest playing Arsenal. I mean, if Forest beat Arsenal, they're only 3 behind Arsenal.
Yeah, that's a big game. I think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be a tight game with Arsenal Forest. Again, Arsenal are missing the firepower up front as well.
Mm-hmm. Forest at home are tough, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm sure the crowd's gonna get behind them.
Yeah.
I mean, remember that result over there when that one right there where they got beaten.
And Newcastle play you guys, so at your place, right?
Yeah, we're at home. We're at Anfield.
So, I I expect them to score. I don't think you'll keep a clean sheet against them, but I feel like their defense is weak right now. So
They're
you should go
definitely
on to win
vulnerable
that
to
game.
giving up goals. I mean, they got beat 4-0 by City the week before away as well. So
But you always seem to have some incredible games against them. I
yeah,
don't know what it
I know,
is.
as long as we
But,
beat them, I don't care.
yep. I
I
always see
mean,
you as winning.
this could be another big game for the title. I mean, obviously we're clear right now, but they've got a game in hand. Arsenal.
What title?
Oh, here we go.
Come on, you're 11 points clear, man.
They've got a game in hand, so it's
So
8 points.
Come on, 8 points.
They're playing Chelsea with that game in hand.
God.
That game in hand is. I'll put those fixtures up. But I mean, look, I got to play on the cautious side until it's done. So yeah, interesting game there. Okay, what's the next? There we go. Let's get on to some interesting stuff now. Look at this.
Yep.
2-0 down.
Yep.
Beto scored again. Decore the assist, then Decore scored. And then all of a sudden you guys get 2 goals in 8 minutes. I mean, the Beto goal, VAR tried to take it away from them. I mean, I even said to you, I said, I guess the VAR's waiting for United to pull the big bag of cash out so they can take the goal off them, but I guess you got no money because you're broke. And they didn't pay for it. And then at the end of the game, like, what's going on there? That was some bullshit. That they give a penalty, and then VAR overturned it.
Mm-hmm.
But then they only looked at Harry Maguire, and then they didn't even show any angle of De Ligt pulling him back as well. He's getting pulled back by both of them.
Well, he's getting pulled back. How does he go forward then?
Because he's like, get off me, like,
No,
jump forward. Like,
jump forward? God.
They were talking about this for a long time on Ref Watch this morning on
the
Sky
Olympic
Sports.
trials, this kid.
Oh, hey. Don't tell me this is not a penalty.
You watch. This is the biggest dive you will ever see. You watch.
Did he pull him, yes or no?
You watch. It doesn't matter. You can pull.
No, we're in court now. I'm asking you a question, yes or no?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You can pull him in the box.
No, yeah. It happens all the time. We don't get penalties for it.
That was bad. That was bad.
No way. No way.
Who fouled him? No one?
Nobody fouled him.
So they both pulled him back.
You watch Ashley Young's head. If he's going to go down, Ashley Young's left foot, if he's going to go down from a pull, one, he slips his foot out from behind Maguire's leg, pushes it in front, and then dives like.
No, he went forward. They were talking about him going down. He's trying to sell it.
You don't go forward like that.
He tried to sell it.
Oh, he sold it all right.
They tried to sell it, but they said when they went to the monitor, they only were showing Maguire.
Had he not have exaggerated the dive, he might have got a penalty.
Oh, so now you're saying there's a penalty?
Had he not exaggerated the dive? No, I'm saying had he not exaggerated.
Got him.
Like now, had he just he needs to work on his dives a little. He's too good at it. He needs to.
No, like if you watch the replay, it looked like he was being pulled back.
Yeah.
But then he went to like dive. But then, I mean, I heard a comment. I can't remember who it was, and he said like, well, if you're going forward and they pull you back and then they let go of you, like you go. I mean, he did sell it a little bit because you could see the way his leg went.
Oh, man.
But like they didn't show the replay of De Ligt pulling him back to the referee. They only showed Maguire. Whereas De Ligt was really pulling him back. They didn't have the right angle.
He wasn't pulling him back much because he was really pulling him back. He wouldn't be leaning forward.
I tell you what, though, if that was the other way around, you'd be screaming blue murder.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys found a bit of cash from somewhere and paid VAR off here because.
No, right call. Don't care what any of the guys say. You've got a diver, and we know he played for us for many years. He was very good at it.
Who's that?
Mr. Young. Mr. Old Young.
Oh, yeah, he is old now. He's still playing. I still think bullshit there. It doesn't matter anyway. I mean, you've just been lower than West Ham in the league. That's all.
That's right.
I mean, but there is something I do want to talk to you about, okay?
Oh, no.
So, let's bring this up here. So, Monkey Mank's always going on about Man United. We got all the cash in the world, but the richest club in the world. Biggest club in England, all this bullshit. And
we are the biggest club in England.
No, we're not. We'll talk about that in a second. We'll get to that in a second.
Second most valuable club in the world.
We'll get to that in a second, okay? And I kept telling him, you got no money, you can't buy players, and this is what came out. So, Man United Sports Group says they must not pay a price for the club's financial mismanagement. Announced that your revenues decreased by 12% in the last financial quarter. Club announced on Wednesday that revenues dropped to 198 million. Final 3 months 2024 down from 225 the same period. So obviously that's because the Champions League loss. You made a profit of 3 million, down from 27.5, but you spent 14.5 million sacking the Eric Ten Egghead.
Yep.
And his coaching staff, and then Dan Ashworth 4.1 million.
Yep.
Okay.
He was
within 5 months.
Yeah, he did good.
Oh yeah, I mean, you didn't give him a chance. The fuck? Come on.
I don't even know what's going on there. I mean, the figures are ridiculous, without a doubt. No, the figures are ridiculous.
So then obviously you've got Luke Shaw making $8 million, and then he made redundant 200 people to save $8 million, instead of just getting rid of him.
Tea lady's gone.
Yeah. Well, we got no cups anyway. I mean, you got the trophy lady who cleans them, cabinet cleaner.
Still an FA Cup in there, I remember that.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. The little Mickey Mouse cup.
Yeah. It's a Mickey Mouse.
Ticket prices going up. Okay.
Who do you guys during the FA Cup?
We're taking a rest.
Okay.
But it's okay. Do you know when we win that title?
All right.
Which one would you rather win?
Premier League.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, we'll take that one.
Right.
You're in a greenhouse throwing stones right now. You might want to be careful though.
No, you're saying we got no cups. We do.
Yeah,
So,
but in the past. Okay.
Still,
Expected United restructuring this will lead to savings between 30 and 40 million. Okay. We're going on about your mismanagement, and then it says your second quarter results: revenues are down. Broadcast revenues down 42%.
Yeah, but that's because we're not in the Champions League.
No one wants to watch it. That's why it gives you shit. That's what that is. Operating profits down. I mean, like, look at this commercial revenue. What went up? Probably started charging more money for that. You put the prices up. Sacking the Ten Hag. I mean, club debt. Look at this. Club debt is up from 500 to 515 million, and you owe 414 million on transfer fees. You're $1 billion in debt.
Yeah.
How is any business still allowed to be in existence?
Well, that's because they're worth over $6 billion.
Yeah, I don't know where you get that number from. Yeah, I mean that's just we don't understand what that is.
I've done my research. Real Madrid are like 6.65 billion. Man United are in second place, as valued at the most valuable club.
Why?
Because of our commercial revenues, our fan base.
Okay,
we're still the biggest club in England.
Okay, we're going to freeze right there.
Okay,
I'm going to freeze right there. I'm going to carry on with this article in 2 seconds.
Who's the bigger club?
Manchester United are a bigger club than Liverpool.
So how do you define that?
Many different ways.
Well, give me one.
Premier League titles.
Okay, what about European Cups?
So you just go to European Cups. So European Cups trumped.
Well, if Liverpool... Do you think Liverpool are going to win the league now?
Scale of club, size of
so
club.
Liverpool are probably going to go level with Manchester United on titles.
Probably.
2020.
Probably. They're not yet though, are they?
Yeah. How many European Cups have you won?
3.
That is embarrassing for a club of your size.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough, but Manchester United...
You've only ever had 2 successful managers. We've had loads. You've basically had Sir Matt Busby and Sir Alex Ferguson, who are legends of the game.
Absolute giants.
Without a doubt.
Giants.
But why does your club just always fall apart
Monsters,
after
giants.
Walk away?
They're pioneers.
You don't leave a legacy.
Look what Manchester United don't leave a legacy.
Sir Matt Busby, you got relegated a few years later.
Sir Matt Busby and Sir Alex Ferguson don't leave a legacy. I mean, that's embarrassing.
Since Ferguson.
That's embarrassing. Now you're just chatting. Rubbish.
I'll tell you, come in. Look at that.
Walk tools.
He said the walking tools. Okay, so what are you saying? The biggest club? There we go. Let's get back to it again.
Well, we are.
What? You're not the most successful in English history, are you? We are. Carragher, you showed them on the wall.
You're just talking about trophies.
Oh, okay. It doesn't mean nothing. Trophies don't mean nothing. That's what you're playing for every season.
Mean a lot, without a doubt.
That's what we're playing for.
Without a doubt. The Premiership trophy is the biggest one.
Yeah.
And you
then which trophy after that one? Then which one?
Then you guys have a chance to draw level with us with Premier League trophies.
Chance. Well, that's in the bag already. You just told me the title's over.
Well,
Make your mind up. Make your mind up.
You've not got it yet, have you?
Make your mind up. Come on.
I've not got it yet.
Hey.
I've got till when? September?
It's going to... What?
So, but no, overall...
Mikey likes to wear blinkers. Look, we have a bet. We bet, like, I got a bet that I get...
Oh, Lord.
Like, whoever finishes higher in the league, he says.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. He bet me again. Oh, my God. He must be crazy. Every bookmaker wants your money.
Yeah, well...
Hey? Like throwing it away. Okay, look at this. And then it says... Now paid more than $1 billion in interest repayments. How did they let them even buy the club?
It's not allowed anymore.
I should think so as well. That's a load of crap. They just came in and the Glazers like sitting there.
And we wanted the Glazers out, and we still do. And that's why we wanted the old Shaky Mohammed Abdullah. Something.
You just want the oil money, don't you?
Want the oil money.
You want the Man City and the Newcastle, and then you're going to join City and Newcastle saying change the rules so we can cheat.
Listen, you know all about it. Your club was run for
it was
mess for a long time.
It was a fucking mess. I know.
How many years since you
Oh,
won
it
the
was a
Premier League
real
trophy?
mess. It was a real mess.
35 years?
No, it wasn't that long. You had 26. We done 30. Okay.
Okay. So
the Champions League be worth in excess of 100 million. So
Champions League is huge.
you guys have to now win the Europa League. All right.
Correct.
We want to do this one here. Okay. And it was just talking about your debt. And it's just going in like on the cost of everything and like. So then they were even talking about the ticket price stuff. This is what I wanted to get out briefly. So when they were talking about those ticket prices, it was saying that you guys were close to breaking the financial fair play rules. And you're telling me you've got money to sign players, y'all. Look.
No, I'm not.
United under profit clubs can the maximum loss 105.
No, not true. I played the fifth.
Yeah, you played the fifth. When
Listen,
Jim Ratcliffe,
you said to me,
who owns 28.94% of your club, said we have no money and we are on the financial fair play line and we were going to break it if they didn't make those redundancies. That's how broke you are.
Yeah, but I think there's a lot of excess staff on the books that, I think he's doing the right thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sure about the tea lady. I believe she made a good cup of tea.
She might be making good money as well. He might be. That costs you signing
there's
players.
There's a lot of fat.
Look, the British billionaire sought a number of cost-cutting measures in order to help the club to comply with profit and sustainability rules.
I don't think it's just about that. I think it's about just trimming the fat around the club. There's just too much, and it needs to happen.
Yeah, around Luke Shaw's waist, there's plenty there.
Yeah.
Hey. Fat fucker, they need to get rid of him. He's good players. I was injured.
I think they stopped Rooney coming into the free buffet as well.
Oh, yeah, Rooney can't get through the door. He's too fat. Okay, let's move on. Villa-Chelsea.
Good result for Villa. Good result. Old Palmer. I mean,
6 games now he hasn't scored.
Talk about being cold.
Oh, he's freezing.
He's freezing.
I'm gonna captain him this week.
Yeah.
Can't score a goal 5 or 6 games. I'm gonna put him as captain this week.
Yeah, you should.
Playing Southampton at home, aren't they?
He's struggling, confidence wise, and that they were talking about winning the league 3 months ago.
They were right there.
They were right up there,
I'm thinking of doing a video on our YouTube channel of every week of the league table. Like just put a picture of the league table, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Do you know all the way as you go through and watch the team jumping up and down? And you'll see like Chelsea were right there, weren't they? At one point,
Chelsea
they were like
right there,
right on us, weren't they? All of a sudden, it was like boom, gone.
But I don't know.
Sensio 2 goals. I mean, the second goal, the keeper was absolute.
Sensio 2 goals, Marcus Rashford 2 assists. So the 2 new signings,
linking up well.
Linking up good.
They're both good players, though.
Yes, Rashford looks good.
Yeah, he had to get out of the shit club, didn't he?
Yeah, his shackles are off. That's it.
Had to get out of United.
So, well, he's got a point to prove now. That's the nice thing. And nearly all these. Look at all the United players that are left. Even Anthony, although he did get sent off apparently this weekend.
Did he?
Anthony's had like
he's playing great. Oh, he's
4 goals in 3 games or something. Man of the match twice.
So what does that tell you? What's the common denominator here then?
Just we're just playing for the biggest club in England. There's just too much pressure.
Common denominator is right here. Hey?
No, that's
this broke club here.
We're still the biggest club.
Okay, let me see. Where's that league table again? Can't find you. Can't even find you. Hey? Can't even find you. There you are, all the way down here. Look. Biggest club in England. You guys live in the past too much. You need to wake up to reality.
You can buy your club for more than $1 billion.
Yeah.
Less than you can buy ours.
Really?
For. Yes.
Okay.
More than $1 billion.
We will see. Do I have to get Gary Neville up again? He's still mad, and he have to
carry.
You
need $6.5 billion to buy ours. You need 5.
Yeah, because of all your debt.
5.3.
You're fucking broke.
To buy yours.
Because you're broke. Most of it's debt. No one wants to buy that.
So.
Do you know what's Jim Ratcliffe doing? What an idiot.
There's plenty of people want to buy it.
So yeah, Villa, the big win for Villa, put him back in the race for the top 4. Where are they here? Let's see. Villa back up to 8th. But they're only 2 points off City. A lot of good results went their way.
Yeah, that was a good weekend for those teams that won for sure.
Huge. So
around there.
Okay,
I mean, look at Fulham.
1 second.
Go on. If Fulham win that game, look where they're at.
That's what I'm saying. If Fulham had won earlier, I was saying they'd have been on 42. There'd only been 2 points behind them and City, and Brighton 4 points for all of them.
Big weekend of games this weekend for sure.
7 teams though.
Yep.
Within 5 points.
Yeah.
Big. I mean, Forest got a little bit of a gap, but if Forest can get a couple of wins.
I don't think Forest is going to finish up there.
You even said, well,
I don't.
You said 7/8. You might be right.
I still think they could finish out the top 6 for sure.
You said 7/8 last week. You can't change your mind now.
No, that's what I just said. I think they could finish outside the top 6. So
okay, right. Let's skip through these results.
First.
Inside 3 there. Okay. I'd say this has got to be the biggest game coming up this week.
Nottingham Forest, I don't know.
15 times they've played. This is because Forest have been out of the top flight for a long, long time. They've had 2 wins and they were both at home. Arsenal beat them this season 3-0. Last year, Arsenal won at the City Ground. Arsenal won. Forest got a 1-0 win a couple of years ago.
Like you say, though, I mean, them games played against you doesn't mean anything because the amount of time Forest has not been in the league. So
no.
The fact of the matter is, Forest playing very good. Chris Wood, amazing.
You always say this, but look at the form guide.
Yeah,
they've lost 3 of the last 4 games.
No, but I'm saying in general over the season.
Over the season, they're punching above their weight, obviously.
Yeah, no, and I still think and I've even said it. I think Forest are going to drop off. I think they've had the best part of their season, and I worry for them over the next 2 months. To be honest, I really do.
I think they're going to be okay. I actually feeling they're going to get their act back together, smash Arsenal on Wednesday, and then they're going to kick on again.
Yeah, I can see this game being a draw. I really can.
Yeah, I'll have a look and see what we picked on our results. So, just quickly looking at these stats here. I mean, Arsenal lost 1-0. They won 2-0 Leicester. Man City, Wolves, Villa 2-2, and then. The biggest is the stats. If you look at them, you got Kai Havertz and Martinelli, who are the top goal scorers, both out, and then obviously the assist, which is Saka, out. Yep. That's the key. This is it for Arsenal. If we've done a video on injuries and who was affected the most this season, you probably got to say Man City first.
Oh, without a doubt.
Losing Rodri killed the whole team and just one player, but then obviously Arsenal and Tottenham. I'd say they're the 3 teams.
And we've had a lot of injuries as well, United.
You're shit anyway. That make no difference, so we don't care about you.
Injuries.
Yeah, we don't care. You guys won't affect at all. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be big here. It's where the goal's going to come from for Arsenal.
I don't know. And didn't that young kid Scanlon get sent off for them as well?
Oh yeah, Skelly. Yeah, he pulled him back.
His name is, and
came on a sub.
He looks like a lively kid that can score, so they've lost him for this game.
I think he's a defender right back or something. He's playing. Okay, second game. I'm going to put this game up. Put them in order. Tottenham and City.
This is just a crazy game with Tottenham and City. They're just both so inconsistent right now.
Yeah, I mean, I fancy Tottenham to win. You don't. You've gone for City. I think you've gone for City 3-1. I've gone for Tottenham 2-1. But if we look at the head-to-head, Tottenham are definitely the bogey team for Man City.
Yeah, Tottenham have done good against City.
29 wins. City have had 18. 17 at home. 12. I mean, Tottenham beat City home and away. I mean, they're just...
I think the way Tottenham play, because it's that fast
City
paced,
hate it.
Yeah, City don't like it. A bit like what Real Madrid just did to them. It's just fast wingers, fast forwards running at them. They just don't like it.
Yeah,
right
City,
now, their midfield.
A few years ago, when City were playing so good, the games that they lost at home was when Traore played.
Yep.
Wolves hit them on the speed, and they had Zaha for Palace and Tottenham with Son and players like that. They were the teams that would always beat Man City.
Correct.
The ones who'd hit him with that fast speed over the top, wingers getting him, and they hated it. And it was like, oh, wait there, this is the way to beat Pep's teams here.
Yep.
Teams now sitting in and trying to hit him with that speed. But if you look at the recent meetings, I mean, look at this at the Etihad. We got to remember this one. 4-0.
Mm-hmm.
This was, I think this is when City really started falling apart big time, wasn't it? November 23rd.
Yeah.
Last season, though, City actually went to Spurs and beat them 3-3 again at the Etihad. Spurs beat them 1-0. City 4-2. I mean, these games are up and down.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 game for me, this game. I think City are going to be slight favourites because of the way they hold the ball, possession of the ball.
I think Spurs are going to win. I honestly see Spurs beating them in this game. They've got some more players back. Haaland, they might be out. Oh, I'd love it, yeah. Haaland, he's out. I think probably he's out again. Train said he was a bit better, but they said there's nothing wrong in the scans, but he doesn't feel good with his knee, so I don't know what's going on. Brennan Johnson, Madison, 9 goals each, and then you got Son, assists. Savinho's doing okay.
Savino and Doku looked like the only two players yesterday against you guys.
But they need Haaland in the middle.
Yeah. So.
I mean, look at Spurs. All the crap they've had, they've won their last 3 games.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I mean, City had a horrible run. Look at this: Chelsea, Arsenal, Newcastle, Liverpool, now Tottenham. That's a tough 5-game run there.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So lost to us and lost to Arsenal. Beat Newcastle and Chelsea. Yeah, gonna be a big game. We'll see. And then, obviously, the other big game is going to be Liverpool, Newcastle. All these games are on Wednesday. 59 times we've played. They've only ever beaten us once at Anfield.
Oh. Yep.
23 home wins. 1 away.
Did I call that 3-3 at the start of the season? Did I call that?
Oh, are you going to still going on about that? Oh my God, you can't live it down, Willie.
Is that when Newcastle were in form?
No, yeah, Newcastle were in form, yeah.
I don't know. Look at there's always goals. So, look, you kept one clean sheet.
3-3. We beat them 4-2.
Yep.
2-1 away. That was when we had 10 men and Nunes bagged 2. 2-0 away, 2-1 at home. That was a last-minute Carvalho, 97th minute. That game was very feisty. Last 2 games, Anfield, 4-2 and 2-1. So there's been plenty of goals. 3-3 away.
I think the only thing, Newcastle, I feel like they bully you guys a little when you play again. They use their big, their big boys and strength. I think they're relying on that more so than, and I don't think you guys like it as much.
Yeah, but the second half at their stadium, we battered them.
Yeah.
I mean, the goal that they scored was just lucky goal.
Well, you would say that, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, because he left the ball, didn't he? Kelleher.
There's nothing lucky.
Kelleher left, I think, it's going out for a goal kick, and then Shaw came round the back and kept it in, and it off his foot and went in the net.
So
that was the 90th minute. So, we should have beat them 3-2, to be honest.
Good play by the striker.
I mean, they were causing a lot of problems, but I mean, we'll see how Slot changes it against them. I
think your goalkeeper's playing a little better now as well. He was.
Well, he wasn't in goal, was he? Kelleher was in goal.
He was bad for a little while as well.
Alisson still looks slow to me. He looks like he's aging. So we'll see next season with Mohamed Ashfali. I
think this will be a good game. It'll be a good game.
Yeah,
I don't think you're going to walk away with it.
I think we'll smash him. 3-0.
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm just going to flick this up. So after these midweek games, this FA Cup, we get a nice little break. And then this is the fixtures. Look at that one at the top. That's a big game right there.
Yeah.
Forest look at Arsenal at home and then City at home.
Yeah, it's 2 big games for them.
And then we got Southampton. I mean, we can't get a better game for Liverpool at home to Southampton after playing these tough games. So if we beat Newcastle, probably because Arsenal on the Sunday, we could run away with this now. Arsenal go to you guys. I expect you guys to put up a performance.
Yeah, I think we always play well against.
You better add.
So.
Hey,
we're at home.
I can't cheer you on, but
no, you'll be cheering us on.
Not a chance.
You will be.
I'll take a draw.
No, you won't.
Can't see you winning.
You'll be crying for the win there.
What are the big games have we got there? We don't really have any big ones, do we? It's going to be interesting on our bets that week, what teams we're going to pick. But yeah, I mean, the big games there is obviously as Forest and Man City, and then United and Arsenal. Okay, how did we do last week, Manky Mank? My Sundays turned around. It went from red to greens. But, I mean, look at that, 4 reds in a row. I mean, obviously, we both picked Brentford. I had 3-1, you had 2-1.
There were some crazy results last week.
I was unlucky there. Look, I had Everton 2-1, and it's 2-1 as well.
No,
scored.
Never going to finish 2-1.
Arsenal, we both had Arsenal. We both had Bournemouth. We both had Fulham.
Yep.
Tottenham, I had 3-1. They get a late goal to go 4-1. I mean, I had a couple of games there I could have, hit them on the nail. The Villa game, 1-1 I had, and he gave the clanger, the keeper drops in the goal. That should have finished 1-1. Let's give you a point. Both done Newcastle 2-1. I had Liverpool 2-1. You had 3-1 City. Don't know what you were smoking. You just won't pick Liverpool.
I just couldn't pick Liverpool.
I know. It's funny. Okay, Manky Mank Bets. Look at this, kicking your ass now. On a fat boy, sorry.
Yeah.
So I picked first and went Newcastle. Newcastle won. You had Villa. Yeah. They won. So I took Liverpool. We won, and then you took United, and obviously it was a draw, so I got that. So that was a nice little bonus for me there. Look at this. I was way behind you now, and look at this.
You wasn't way behind.
I was the same as this. You were like 11.
It'll all change.
Oh, stop it. Not a chance. Bookmakers love your money. Okay. Finish off this week with predictions. Okay, I'll let you go ahead. We got our result predictions on the side. I want you to say why you think
Oh,
You
Brighton,
fancy Brighton?
Bournemouth. I do. I don't know. I feel like they're due. And Bournemouth has been a little up and down. And I don't know. Brighton. What's their form lately, Brighton? I know they've.
Okay, so there's the table right now.
Yep.
This is a big game when you think about it, because Brighton's in 9th on 40.
Mm-hmm.
Bournemouth's in 6th on 43.
Yep.
So
Brighton got a couple of wins on the bounce, so they're feeling a little better about themselves.
Yeah.
After
getting smashed by Forest.
Yep. So.
They beat
But
Chelsea.
then didn't they smash? Who did they?
Chelsea
smash?
3-0.
So.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a big game right there though as well. That's an interesting game, especially for in the table.
And Brighton are home, aren't they?
Brighton are at home.
Yeah. Brighton are tough at home.
Yeah, I know. I gone for 2-2. I just feel like Bournemouth can score goals. They're very capable. But I mean, Brighton, they're not a bad team on the day. This one here, you've gone for Villa to beat Palace 2-0. I've gone for Palace. Palace are playing pretty well right now.
They are, but Villa are playing pretty well as well.
Okay, so. let's see if what Mikey Mang's smoking here. So Villa playing pretty well. They've drawn 3, won 1, and lost 1 of the last 5. But Mikey Mang says playing pretty well.
They're still playing decent football, and they've got these tuners. We've got Rashford and Asensio.
They make a difference. They make a huge. Those last 3 games though were all at home.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we look at like the bottom half of the table, Crystal Palace. Well, I suppose they've won, lost, won, lost, won. Yeah. I mean, they're up and down, but they've won 3 of the last 5. So
yeah, see, at least Villa have been consistent with the draws.
Yeah, they're at home. Come on, that was at home. They drew. They had 10 men, and then Darwin Núñez missed an open goal when we drew 2-2.
I don't know. I think that I watched them play and they looked pretty good on Sunday. So
Wolves Fulham, 1-1.
Wolves Fulham.
I can see Wolves here. Fulham is struggling at the moment.
Yeah,
they're not playing that good.
They're not, but Wolves are just. I don't know. I'm going to stick with the 1-1.
I mean, I was tempted to go with a draw, but I mean, do you know what? I think the Wolves are going to get the job done. Both gone for Chelsea big wins. I've gone for 5-0. You've gone for 4. So I'm tempted to go Palmer as my captain this week. Even though he hasn't scored in 6 games,
yeah, he's got to crack at something.
I mean, this is the game, though, isn't it? Playing Southampton at home, the worst team in the league.
Yeah, without a doubt.
You watch Southampton win 2-1 now.
Yeah, probably.
Crazy result. Okay, on the Wednesday, we got Brentford Everton. This is a tricky little game.
I like Brentford here.
Playing good.
Yeah.
They are playing good.
And I think.
And do you know why
Everton will be sick.
I mean, Everton like their forms, but I know because there would have been 4 wins in the draw there. But if we look at Brentford, where they they dropped down. There they are. They've won 3 of their last 4 games though. Yeah. They're climbing. Sorry, I say drop down. They're actually climbing up. I know they're playing well. The reason why I know they're playing well is because of our fantasy league. Because the guy that's behind me keeps talking about how he's trying to catch me up. He's got Wissa and Buemo, so they are doing good, but they haven't really played anybody. I mean, I think this is a tough game. I've gone for the tie 1-1. You got United 2-0. I think you're gonna get 3-1. I don't know why I've got 3, but I can't see you losing that.
I can't, but you never know.
Yeah, as bad as you guys are. Mm-hmm. I mean, biggest club in England, aren't you? I mean, come on, should be smashing everybody. Yep. Hey, all the shit you're smoking.
Not Forest v Arsenal, big game.
You going for the tie?
I'm going for a tie. I don't know, because I just feel like...
I think Arsenal's going to score 2 goals. Where are they going to get 2 goals from?
I feel like they'll sneak a few corners in or something.
I know, that's where they're dangerous, aren't they? I mean, Forest are a big team, though. So, I mean, that definitely counteracts them in a way. Yeah. Forest going to get stuck into the Arsenal. I've gone Forest to win this 2-1. Yeah. I was going to do 1-0 Forest, but I've gone 2-1 Forest. You've gone City 3-1.
Yeah.
I'm going Tottenham 2-1. Home. City obviously the better team, but I just feel like it's the bogey team and Spurs are getting back into form. You've gone Liverpool for a big win there, 3-1.
Yep.
Why?
I just feel like you're at home. Newcastle are leaky. I feel like and you always score goals against them. I feel like they always score a goal as well against you guys.
Yeah, they do. I don't know why I done 3-0. I was thinking I don't know. I just don't like putting down teams that scored against us. So I think that came from. And I've gone for West Ham 2-0. You gone Leicester. You got West Ham 1-0. I've gone 1-0. You gone 2-0. This could be anything. West Ham could smash Leicester. Leicester are really in trouble right now.
West Ham got to be feeling good after beating Arsenal.
Oh,
this
yeah.
Week, so.
Yeah. I mean, even when they lost at home to Brentford, I know Brentford were all over them 1-0, but I think West Ham had a lot of chances in the second half. Okay, so I picked first last week, so you get to pick one of these 4 juicy games here.
Man. I'm going to go for Man City.
Okay, let me just write this down. So he's going to go...
These are tricky games, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We always try and pick tricky games. We can't make it easy. So we got Manky Mank City. All right. I am going to go... Oh. See, I like the draw with the Bournemouth game. I'm going to go Wolves. I have to pick Wolves.
Wolves. I'm going to take Brighton then.
Okay, so that gives me the draw, which I like. And then I'm going to take Forest. I'm sure you'll take Arsenal in the draw every day of the week, wouldn't you, on the betting? I mean, I'm sure they're probably favourites for that one. So, all right, guys, we appreciate everything.
Yep.
Tune in next week. When
we'll see if the tea lady got her job back at United.
Well, I hope you guys can get it. Well, that's a couple of weeks in it. The next time you guys play with us, Arsenal. So let's hope Forest can do a result for us, and we beat Newcastle, and then the league's over, and it's 2020, and then we're the best team, and then we're the biggest team. Then
biggest team. Well, no, you'll
right. I'm going to cut him off right there. I'm going to cut this out right now. Can't have him
you're a second biggest team.
Yeah, you wish. All right.
Bye, guys. You're actually 4th biggest team. Good night, guys.
He talks so much shit, doesn't he?
Signing out.